We're live. Because why not? Yeah. Alright, don't mind the title. The title, I couldn't think of a title, so I just put random letters. And I think it'll work out. It's not like any new viewers are gonna come in anyway, so might as well keep with the cool title. Either way, welcome to the stream. It is a weekday, so I'm only gonna stream for like an hour, but I am here, so that's good enough. We're just gonna get into a game. What teams do you want to see us play? What team do you want me to play as? Or do I randomize? What's up, Recam John? Welcome to the stream. Oh, it's Wednesday. Yeah, I said weekday. But yeah, it is Wednesday. What two teams do you want me to play with? Or do I randomize? Pittsburgh Penguins are better. I agree, to be honest, yeah. Penguins better than your favorite team. I have 2 more days left. Yeah. Then the weekend. Of course, a hurricane's hitting on the weekend, so that'll be fun. No power and all the fun stuff that comes with hurricane. Pittsburgh, okay. We'll play as the Penguins. I can find them. There we are. And what do you want me to play at? What's the other team? Do I randomize it? I'll just randomize until someone says something. Today is the best team in the league, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm going to do a Chicago versus St. Louis rival. Capitals? Alright. Capitals we go. Randomize until we get them. We're close enough to them. Crosby, VOV. Rivalry. Let's begin. What's up, Tuck Solos? Welcome to the stream. What's up, hockey fan? Why are you both timing out this person that didn't say anything wrong? What's good, Voltsy? You're lucky you still have mod after that. Yeah, we're just gonna stream for a little bit. I mean, it's a weekday. I don't have that much time. I got an hour, probably an hour and a half. We'll see how long it goes. We're playing as the Penguins against the Capitals, the best rivalry. It's not really a rivalry anymore. It's more of a friendly rivalry. I mean, honestly, I'm more entertained than mad whenever we play the Capitals. Because I just get to see Crosby and Ovechkin play, and it's just fun. Unlike a team like the Flyers or the Rangers, which more angers me when I watch them play against the Penguins. Not because they beat us, more because I just hate them. Simple. Unlike Washington, which is actually a fun team. At times. Boom! Crosby, come on, get in there. Oh. How are you all doing today? It is a Wednesday night. Halfway through the week. Apologies for not streaming on Monday or Tuesday. Just busy. I mean, my birthday was on Monday. And Tuesday, I just kind of forgot. Plus, I was busy like usual. But I'm doing nothing right now, so why not stream? Ovi. Behind the... Hey! Poke check by Tristan Jarry. Zooks to... Ovi. Warlock. I want that puck. I didn't mean to pass it to Mantha. TJ Oshie. The best capital. Oshie. Oh. Oshie. Well, he didn't score. That's fine. Evgeny Malkin. Two Malkin. That would have been a cool play, to be honest. Yeah, they keep releasing new stuff about NHL 23, which I'm interested about, because... I mean, I'm not going to get NHL 23 at first, but, like... I'm interested to see all the changes. Like, what, Caulfield's going to be an 84. I don't know why Zegras is an 87 overall. That's a little high. Actually, a little way too high, actually. For Zegras, at least. Sarkovsky's a 78. Same with Shane Wright. Or they're both 79s, I forget. I think they're both 78 still. I haven't announced any Penguin overalls. I announced Ovi's a 92, so I assume Crosby will be at 92 also. Or 93, I don't know. Probably a 92 though. I say they're the same rating. Oh yeah, I'll look at the chat in a second. I just need to stop play here. I just can't multitask in the middle of a game unless I want to be scored on. Boom. Kapanen. Ah, come on. Schultz to Larson. No. Hey. Oh, Hansen. Zucker. Pass it to Jeffrey. Big boy Jeff Carter. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what his nickname is. Oh yeah, and then there's... Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Subban and Chara and Yandel retired. McKinnon is now the highest paid NHL player of all time. And Toronto Maple Leafs are being sponsored by Milk. All in 2 days. It's been an interesting couple of days. Come on, go in the net. I need to read the chat. I have not checked. Cole Caulfield is an 84 overall. That's actually that's decent. I think that's fair for him right now. It'll probably go up after this year, though. I feel like St. Louis is terrible garbage fans. I just like their goal horn. That's kind of it. Everything else about the Blues, I don't really care about. I do like Jordan Kyrou a bit, but that's kind of it. F. Kreider ruined Price's career after 2014. Yeah, Kreider. Rangers suck. Slavkovsky should be an 80. Jack Hughes is also underrated, but should be an 87 to 89, maybe 90. Subban cry. I did not expect him to retire. I guess I don't even know. I guess every response I see to Subban's retirement is something like, "Oh, he would have gotten more money doing some sort of broadcasting," which is probably true. I feel like he'd be good. He should go on Hockey Night Canada and be one of the, what do you call them, broadcasters or recorders or reporters. Why did you reject in Montreal? Hey y'all, I just finished homework and yesterday I had my second volleyball game and I won it. Nice. Nice. Also, Binnington is a terrible one-hit wonder. I don't like Binnington. I don't know. He's kind of annoying. He has like a bad temper or something. So overrated. Oh, cool. Batherson is underrated. true. Matheson needs more attention. Just because he lived in Nova Scotia, and I like every single Nova Scotian. But he's also cool. He threw the bottle? Yeah. I don't know why he got so mad. It was obviously an accident. Did he really think Kadri purposely ran into him? Subban's king. Subban is trash, Madison is good. Subban, I mean, yeah. I honestly cared more about Chara's death. Not death. What? I was about to say death. No. Chara's retirement more than Subban's. But they're both pretty significant, to be honest. Long-time captain of the Boston Bruins. He's just the tallest guy in the NHL. Yes, Crosby! The oldest player in the NHL. And then there's Subban, which is also pretty interesting, as I honestly did not expect him to retire. Chara, I was like, I'm sure nobody's going to sign him unless it's like a Boston reunion, which wouldn't make sense. And it didn't make sense. That's why, I mean, he did he's somewhat re-signed with Boston for one day. Retired at 34. Yeah, that's so early. I did not expect that. I was thinking he'll go another few years, maybe 36, he'll retire or something. But like 30, 34, 33, I forget how old now. That's young. That's young. I mean, it's somewhat young for the NHL. That's like past your prime in the NHL. But he still had some. He probably still has some years being a somewhat bottom pair defenseman or something. Like, I feel like he should have came back to Montreal, just to make the Montreal fans smile. Is Tristan Jarry a good goalkeeper? Yes. I mean, he got into the All-Star game last year. He did well for us last year too. I'd say he's somewhat underrated. Come on. I'm not sure. I forget how well he did for us last year, but he's still good. He's definitely good. The only way I don't see him being our starter is if we bring back Fleury, and even if we bring back Fleury, I'm pretty sure Jarry would still be our starter. So, yeah, Jarry's good. The Penguins definitely recognize that, and the NHL somewhat too, because he was in the All-Star game. So, he's getting the respect he deserves. Oh, the Lundqvist trade, yeah. Dallas needs to call number one. They were robbed. I mean, they must see something in Lundqvist, because like a first, I give him maybe a second, and I don't even know if that'd be enough. I don't even know if that might even be too much. I'm not sure. But I mean, maybe I know who he is. He could be good, but like, first, you could probably get a better player with that. What year was the draft pick for, actually? Was it 2023? Because then it's even worse, to be honest. Come on, Raquel. Skeet. Skate! Yeah. Ricky Raquel.
Well, the game has changed. Those 2 goals here really have changed the outlook.
Am I making any group with one of my friends here? Nice. Cool. I'll subscribe. Tristan Jarry overpriced. Right now, yes. We're going all time. if Jari's the starter for us for the next 10 years, then we'll have an argument there. With consistently good numbers too. Evgeny Malkin. And it's good to see them back in town. I was listening to this, or watching this interview with Crosby on the 32 Thoughts podcast or interview thing, whatever it is. And it makes me so happy that Malkin's back, because Crosby would have been crushed. He would have been, like, through the playoffs he was crushed, knowing it could be their last game. Like, he was like, just trying not to think about it, that it could be their last run. But nope, we're going again next year. If anything, we're better than last year. So, let's do it again. Last year, like I said, I keep mentioning this, but if we beat the Rangers, I think we're going to the conference finals, at least. So, who knows about next year? Tampa's a little weaker. Rangers, I don't know. I think they're a little weaker also, or they stay relatively the same. I don't know if Trocheck is better than Kopp and Ryan Strowman and stuff, but nonetheless, they're still a good team. I still think they're gonna go far. So who knows next year too? We're old, but honestly, when it comes to the playoffs, I think the older the better. The more experience you got, the better, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Pittsburgh has too much experience, but I'm hyped for this next year. Unless the Penguins take some unexpected turn to the worst, where they just miss the playoffs or something. But I don't see that happening. Crosby, Malkin, Letang, the entire Penguins team, they're just so consistent. Consistently first round exits. Consistently making the playoffs and somewhat making an impact. Whether it's winning the cup 3 times, making the finals 4 times, or just, I don't know. But they made the conference finals in 2013. Second round in a couple years. Like, they do their things. Thing is that our second team are all new to volleyball, so they're kind of bad. No offense to them, but they just need some work. Yeah, luckily I'm not on your team, because I'd be one of them. I'd suck. Bro, Price is an all-time top 710. You change my mind, you won't. Who are the other 6? I think that's fair, but, like, who do you think are the other 6? They're all new, so who can blame me? Who wins the hardest attendee and isn't goated? Price, Sawcheck, Hasek. Bro, you'll ever hear of Howie Morans? Not really. Not just Jari's a very good attendee. Yeah, I think he's finally getting the attention he deserves. But all-time Price slams, definitely. If they were going up against each other today, I think we know who would win. But we know because Price has just kind of been going through injuries lately. I'm sure if Jari had a hurt leg, I'm sure he wouldn't be that good either. And a not so good Montreal team either. So for the Pens, the playoffs were sad, kind of. I mean, it's been pretty sad past 5 years. We've been first round exits for quite a bit now, but I think we're getting better. I think we're getting closer. Last year, I think, was a step up, because we lost in 6 to the Islanders. We lost in the play-in round to the Canadiens. And this year, we went against the really good New York Ranger team that almost beat the Tampa Bay Lightning in the conference finals. We almost beat them. We were up 3-1. We just couldn't hold it. We just couldn't finish it off. I mean, Metro teams, I find, always flop in the playoffs. Let me guess, Aiden, you type type random letters, just like the longest word in the dictionary. It's like one full page long. It's just random words and letters put together. You mean the stream title? Cause I honestly just type random letters. Yeah, for the title, yeah. Who do you think the best player is? Wayne Gretzky, I guess. Mario Lemieux if he didn't get cancer and injured every 2 seasons, but forgetting about that. But if you mean right now, I'd say it's McDavid. Crosby, 10 years ago, I'd be saying Crosby, even with prime McDavid right now. Just because I think they're both good. It's hard to compare them now, since, I mean, Crosby was out for injuries for like 5 seasons. I mean, not 5 seasons, but like 2011, he was out most of the season. That basically eliminated our chances. Actually, I forget if he was in for the playoffs that year. But Crosby was definitely cute. He didn't need to put up like 200 points to assert his dominance. He just consistently led this team and put up the points and the leadership and a lot more. Like, Jonathan Toews was an insane leader, but he just can't put up points. Ricky Raquel. Oh, come on. Crosby off. Super kid. Zooks. David, no doubt. Sens 2017. Honestly, if the Penguins weren't there in the conference finals, I'd be rooting for the Sens. Just because I want to see a Canadian team win the Cup. If it's not the Penguins, of course. So, the Penguins get eliminated first round this year. Go Oilers, go Leafs, go Senators, go whoever's in the playoffs for Canada. Wow. I don't like school or homework. I think we can all agree with that, to be honest. Boom! Ricky Raquel. Wow! How do you... Let me just see that for a second. Magnus Carlson 2017. McDavid or Crosby? Crosby, yeah. I still think he's one of the most good players. I can't really make an argument for best in the league anymore. But he's definitely, I still say top 8, I guess. I'm not sure. There's a lot of good players in the NHL. I'm sure there's some players that are just better at certain things. Like, Matthews can't lead a team, but he can sure as hell score 60 goals every season. I feel like Crosby can do all that. I'm not saying that Crosby's better than Matthews, but I feel like I prefer Crosby than Matthews when it comes to certain things. Like, if I was choosing a captain, I'm choosing Crosby. I don't care about his points right now. If I'm going for goals, I'm going for Matthews. If I'm going for goals and assists, I'm probably going with Crosby. Actually, no, I'll go with Matthews still. Never mind. We're going with leadership, Crosby. We're going with playoffs, Crosby. If we're going for younger, then it's Matthews. It's just, there's certain things that Crosby is just still better at than a lot of players. Like, I still say Crosby has better leadership. I know he's older, but like, I'm sure I still think he had better leadership back when he was 23. Because I'm pretty sure he was 23 when he won. Actually, how old was he? Wait, 18, 19. I think he was even younger when he won the Cup, actually. He was like 22 or 21 when he won the Stanley Cup in 2009. And he was captain. Of course, that didn't go without other people helping him. As you can see, Evgeny Malkin helped him tremendously in that 2009 playoffs, as he won MVP of those playoffs. And Fleury did his job. You could have at least hit it off the back of his pads. But no, you just, like, try to do a tricky pass or something. If I'm going for defense, I'm going Crosby over Matthews. I mean, when it comes to McDavid, it's hard to compare. Now, leadership, Crosby, I'd still say. Though McDavid is just so stacked that you can't really not go with him. If I'm going defense, I'm probably going Crosby also. But if I'm going everything else, I'm probably going McDavid. Points, assists, goals, speed, skill, shooting, back checking, I don't know. Everything I can think of besides defense and leadership. As I'm watching, I'm going to be studying for history. Price, Hasek, Roy, Broder, Sawcheck, Plante, Dryden. I'm just trying to think if there's any... So, I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. I'm thinking more active, though. Like, I'm thinking, like, Lundqvist and stuff. Or, like, maybe not Ryan Miller, but, like... I don't know. I mean, I'm not good with no order. Yeah, I figured just because Crosby probably... I mean, Price probably wouldn't be first. He'd probably be bottom, to be honest. I can't do both, so I chose your stream. Yeah. Bills win NFL, Oilers win NHL, Bucks win NBA, Toronto wins MLB. You know, my preferred one would be Pats win NFL, Pens win NHL, Raps win NBA, and Toronto wins MLB. We can at least agree with that. Ricky. I made Jonathan Taylor score. Yeah. I never cheer for the Leafs. Never. I'm only cheering for them because they're Canadian. Honestly, I don't even like them that much. I just don't like. I don't know. I hear about them too much. Teams that I hear about too much just get on my nerves. That's why I hate watching Sportsnet. Because the only thing they talk about on Sportsnet is Austin Matthews fell on his face this morning. This is how he's feeling. He has a little bruise on his cheek, but that's it. But at least they'll talk about other stuff too. And they have my favorite host of all time, Ken Reed. A beauty. Yes! Kapanen scored! Rare occurrence, but he scores! Let me keep reading this chat. I've been to a Penguin game. No, I really want to. I've never been to an NHL game in general. I live in an area where NHL, there's no NHL team by me. I've been to a hockey game, not NHL or Penguins. Right, that's one of the things I want to do in the future. Kapanen. We're just dominating at this point. Sorry, Capitals. This is on All-Star, too. Did I just do the Kucherov by accident? Did I do the Kucherov by accident? Because I don't think I actually shot that. So today, some of my classmates were being stupid, and they ate the spiciest chip in the world, so the tummy's hurt for a while. I said tummies. Because I don't know how to spell the other word for it. I want to see my top 10. McDavid, Matthews, McCarr, McKinnon, Dry, Yossi, Fassi, Shesty, Marner, and Ovi. That's fair. Is Kucherov on that? He's not. I don't really have a top 10 for the league, to be honest. Because it's really hard. And then there's bias and all that stuff. Did I actually do the Kucherov or... No, bro, why did you shoot it, Captain? You almost had the Kucherov move, but you shot it when it was already in. It was already going in. Kiss Bolty. Number 11 is Crosby. That's fair. That's fine. Ovi and Crosby are just so close at this point. I feel like Ovi has just been better with not being injured. I also feel like, I'm trying to see which one has more help. And I'd still honestly go with, I don't know, actually. They both have somewhat help, somewhat don't. Because half the season last year, Crosby didn't have Malkin. And Ovi, half the season, didn't have Backstrom. So, to be honest, and Ovi did do better, so I'll give it, yeah, Ovi, that's fine. But I wish I knew French, so I could only watch the French TSN thing. According to EA, Captain is a top 5 skater speed-wise. I mean, he is fast. I just never really noticed how fast he was. You need to go to an NHL game. They were really fun. The closest team to me is... actually, I don't know if it's Montreal or Ottawa. I think it's Ottawa, though. But yeah, the point is quite a ways away. And I do want to go to one. The only professional league I've ever watched a game in person is a Blue Jays game back in like 2018. And it was in the middle of the summer, so I couldn't go into an NHL game. But, you know, Blue Jays, they lost. It was to the Minnesota Twins, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they missed the playoffs that year, too. And Guerrero was injured, so all the bad stuff happened. I want to go to an Oilers game or a Habs game sometime in my life. Me singing along Beautiful Much, so... And then the entire Korn song. I need to watch the ECHL team. Growlers Nation. I'm just going to keep supporting the Mooseheads. The Mooseheads are just legendary. Well, I don't even like butter with my corn. Yeah, I just like corn plain, to be honest. It's corn.
Looked like the goalie was expecting a deke. He got back a little deep in the net, and the puck beats him with the shot.
Crosby. This has been my account actually trying to get it back. What the heck happened to your account? How are you trying to get hacked? Either way, welcome to the stream, new mimic. Ah, Crosby. Or coming editors. Funny name. I take everything in the worst way possible, I swear. Yeah, we're just streaming, playing some games, talking to chat. Just need a little catch up. Every day's busy for me, so I'll just stream every night whenever I can. So people in the stream, please subscribe as we stream mostly every night. I can't guarantee every night, but I'm gonna try as hard as possible. And I will start getting some more NHL videos. It's just, once again, I've said this like a million times, but I'm busy. I'm really busy. Plus, I sort of want to wait till the season starts, which will be really soon. I'll probably start whenever preseason starts, which is 4 or 5 days. I think it starts on Saturday, actually. Pretty sure the first game's on Friday. And the Penguins have 2 games on Saturday, preseason. But it's 2 games, nonetheless, and I'm happy. We get to see Jeff Peach. Actually, I don't know who will be playing. I think everyone will be, though. So I think there'll be Petrie, maybe some Ty Smith in there. Sid. We get to see Malkin back. We get to see Letang back. Rust back. Raquel back. We get to see all of them back. Let's get a mod again. Rogowski's underrated. I really forgot about. I'll give you a mod. I know you were just timed out, but you got mod now. Malkin. Why do you keep hitting Malkin? What did Malkin do to you? Boom. Hey. 10, 9, 8. So yeah, Malkin. So today at school we have this thing where you can climb on it. So we tried to put our full friend group on it. It works, except some weren't there. What were you climbing?
gets beat pretty cleanly.
I'm trying to think what happened today. Today's Wednesday. I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was today. I can't tell. I think it was today. Well, we had like this lockdown. We had this lockdown drill, and our class is just insane. So like, we kind of, when the lockdown. If you don't know what a lockdown is, which you probably should know what a lockdown is, I think you all know what a lockdown is. Simple. You just hide in your classroom. But we had gym class with this lockdown. And where do we hide? Oh, I'll tell you where. The girls' bathroom. Because the boys' bathroom is just dirty. So we hide in the girls' bathroom. And like our class is high on some sort of drug. So we're like, kind of like all hyper or whatever. And they're like, everyone's like screaming and throwing dodgeballs because we're playing dodgeball. And then we stayed quiet. Then we finally got quiet. But it was absolutely painful. As every single time someone made a noise, someone would just start trying to hold in their lap. My friend, I accidentally sighed a bit. I was like, and my friend was like, in the middle of a lockdown drill. And then some kid was just like, how long until this lockdown drill ends? And then everyone just burst out laughing. Lockdown drills, this is the worst one I've ever had to do, which is kind of odd. Yeah. And then door open, police there. Yeah. Should have expected that one. I don't play dodgeball in the gym. Yeah. Well, I mean, dodgeball is fun. I like dodgeball. But we played too much, to be honest. I do bus drill. We do those like once every 3 years. I mean, bus drill is really simple, to be honest. It's just, I mean, from what I've had in bus drill, that might be different wherever you live, but it's pretty simple. They just tell you what would happen, and they're like, oh, you go into this emergency hatch right at the back. And everyone's going to take their turn jumping down the hatch. And then everyone jumps down the hatch. And like, yay! We're all okay. And that's the bus drill. At least from what I experienced it. Like 4 times of ever doing it. Lockdown drill, it's like 3 times a year or something. Like, usually it's just you, like turning off your light, locking all the doors, closing the windows, covering the windows, and then hiding in silence until the principal with a police officer unlocks the door and says, okay, go back to work. Yeah. And fire drills, you go outside. Timed out. You're no longer timed out. I gotta read chat. My friend broke my $6 water bottle with a basketball. Bruh. I don't really bring my water bottle to gym. I don't know why. I just don't really bring anything for gym. I kind of just go in my same clothes and everything. Dodgeball is fun, but my teammates hate me because I just stand around and dodge the balls. Dodgeball, I kind of just... I'm like a little sneaky man there in dodgeball. My friend is always the last one left. Because he doesn't do anything, to be honest. I'm like the average dodgeball player. I'm like the most NPC dodgeball player ever, as I throw dodgeballs, and I miss 90% of them, but sometimes I hit good aim. Maybe my aim's good sometimes. Bro, I don't know why the other team's trying to convince me to give me my ball. Like, do they think I'm stupid or something? Hey, pass me the ball. I don't know. Maybe I'll be eliminated if I give you the ball. I don't know. There's a rule where if I throw a ball and the other team catches the ball, then you're out. So why would I pass you the ball? My friend did this. Of course, he knows exactly. At least he knew that he was just kind of trolling. And I was like, "Hey, look, it's the ball." And then I like threw the worst shot ever, and then I threw another dodgeball and got him out. So I did the ultimate move there. I'm so proud of myself after that move, to be honest. And then another time, some random girl was like, "Hey, pass me the ball." I'm like, "Why?" And then she like rolls her eyes and walks away. So I don't know. Bus drill. I do bus drill. Can y'all see me talking about croissants? I live in Pitt, and I've been to so many Pirate games, and let's say they lost like all their games. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a Pirates fan. I just know they haven't really been that good for the past few years. I think. Timed out. Yesterday I had gym. We were going to play dodgeball outside until my friend spoke up and said, "Can we please not go outside?" And so our teacher says, "What else can we play?" And she said volleyball. I swear, y'all don't see my croissant talks. Croissant tastes really good, especially with butter. I don't know, I'm just not a croissant fan. And then our gym teacher said, "Who wants to play volleyball?" And we all said, "Me." I personally don't like volleyball. I personally, it's my least favorite sport. But that's because I can't play dodgeball. I mean, no, volleyball. And it hurts my little hands. It's like hitting a soccer ball with your hands. Plus, I just can't. No. I like badminton a lot more. Badminton's better. At recess, I found a praying mantis, and it was in our gym, lol. Oh, the good old days when you had recess. Okay, just a warning, you don't get recess. I mean, I don't get recess in junior high. Or middle school, whatever you want to call it. A praying mantis, jeez. Among Us hairline, oh boy. Croissants taste great if you know how to eat them. Croissants have a good level of crust and bread, similar to bread. By the way, my gym class is all girls because we have choir before it, and choir separating between girls and boys. Yeah, mine's just everyone, to be honest. I don't go into any special classes. I just go to sometimes I just go to lunch activities. That's kind of it. Croissants taste better than bread. Croissants are tasty. I love them more than how much the corn kid loves corn. I admire croissants. Among Us hairline. They have superb taste. Can you check out my new video sport? Okay. I mean, I'll check it out once I'm done reading the comments. I'm a ball hockey type of guy. Ball hockey is just OP. I went into a ball hockey league and realized how I can't compare with the others. But it's just fun. It's just fun. Plus, if I'm playing with the kids in my class, then I'll dominate. I'll absolutely slaughter them. Except for the couple who are actually good. I'm probably like third best in my grade, at least last year. Who knows? How dare you hate volleyball? I think soccer the best. I'm just a hockey guy. No, it's not. We in our volleyball unit. And I'm a boy. I'm the only boy who can bomb the volleyball. Learn how to play volleyball, then get good. I played a lot, and I just don't like it. If I could just throw the ball, then that'd be easier. But I just can't, you have to like hit it with your fist. Sometimes you can just slap it, but usually that just results in a big slap noise, and it not even getting across the, what do you call it, the net. Like, I'm not playing the Capitals again. No, no, Boston there. Top 5 sports: hockey, football, basketball, soccer, lacrosse. Surprised lack of baseball in there, to be honest. Mine's... to me, it really depends on if you mean, like, top 5 sports to play or watch. Because play, it's probably hockey, baseball, soccer, and every other one is kind of mid. But, I mean, basketball is okay. Sometimes. When I'm not playing with other people. When I'm alone. At my house. Playing alone. With no one else. So, basketball's good in that case. And I'd never played football in my life. So, honestly, I'd say dodgeball instead of... I mean, badminton, I guess. Badminton. If it's played. If it's top 5 sports to watch, hockey, football, baseball, basketball, and I'll put soccer. I mean, soccer's not fun to watch, actually. I don't know, golf. No, not golf. Swimming. I like swimming. I'll watch swimming more than stupid soccer. I mean, I'll put it on. I'll put it on the TV. I'd rather play it, though. I'd rather play soccer than watch it. Because it's really just them passing the ball a bunch. And you could say the same thing about hockey, where it's just them passing the ball, but it's just more, it's more fast-paced. Soccer, they just pass it back and forth. Slowly, they run. Sure, they trip people. But in hockey, a hit. Ugh. And it's on skates. There's a lot of fights. It's more intense. I mean, maybe not intense. No, they're both intense. They both have insane fan bases, too. I just prefer hockey. Holla. Shabbat. Ah, come on. I can't wait for our hockey unit. Me and my friend are the only ones at hockey. So we can never be on the same team, and then all the girls complain all. Yeah. I'm the only good hockey player out of all my friends. The rest of them are not really sport people. My friends are more entertainers than sport people. Or just sporty, sportaholic, whatever you want to call it. I like sports and to entertain, aka movies and instruments and stuff. Smith, Rizlik, Hall. A bad one. Only my opinion. Feel free to have your own opinions. Fair. I mean, yeah. I just wanted to rank my own opinion. I don't like baseball. Baseball's not that interesting to watch, though I have kind of gotten into it this summer since there's really nothing else to watch. It's only good when it's in the interesting parts. Like, I'm sure you can watch 3 hours of baseball and nothing can happen. Who knows? Usually something does happen. Most of the time it's just them standing around, waiting to pitch, and then it's a strike. Or it's a ball. Or it's a hit. Oh, double play. That's actually interesting. Whenever they hit the ball, it's interesting. But 90% of the time, or I'll say 78% of the time, 78% of the time, they're not hitting the ball. They're probably missing, or they're pinstripe, or it's a ball, or it's a walk after they hit the player, which is also more interesting than waiting there. Brandstrom. But when it comes to playing it, I like it. I don't think I'd ever play in like a league or anything, but it's just fun hitting the ball. I just love hitting a baseball. It's just so fun for some reason.
There was enough for him to put it into the top bin.
Is your forearm? Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, I still hit that when my arm turns red. Baseball is slow and boring. It's overpriced to play and watch. Baseball will be the first major sport to go. I never really thought about how sports can evolve and devolve. Baseball is one of the oldest sports when it comes to like the MLB and stuff. I don't actually know which one's the newest or oldest, but I'm pretty sure baseball is one of the oldest. And then it goes what? It's either football or hockey next. I think it's hockey, and then it's football and basketball. Basketball's the newest, yet probably the most popular. Bro, what a hit! Baseball was the first major for 2 decades and a half. If they're how to play, you don't even know how to hit it. I don't. I'm sure even like I'm good at it, I probably wouldn't because I get bored before I even got there. That's basically what actually happened. My arms aren't red anymore from volleyball practice. I just got all new goalie gear from my hockey tryout Saturday and Sunday. Wish me luck. Oh yeah. I wish you luck. Wish you luck, bro. I like singing. I like dancing. I like trains. And I'm not really into it. I mean, I don't like acting in front of a bunch of people, to be honest. I can play instruments. I could probably even say, like, I can talk in front of a crap ton of people. Presentations used to be a big worry for me, but I feel like I have less anxiety. I feel like I was much more quieter in grade 7 and grade 8 than I am this year. I feel, cause grade 6 down, I was a brainless kid who would just say whatever the hell he wanted to say. Grade 7, after an entire year of COVID and internet, I feel like my brain was totally a different thing. It's crazy. It was weird. And I guess I just got quiet and got nervous and stuff. Grade 8, sort of the same thing. It was kind of hard to break out of it since my only friend in that year, in my class was the quietest kid ever. And this year, I'm with a bunch of my like insanely extroverted friends, and you kind of have to be. You gotta match their energy, and I do that really well. I mean, not really that well, but I still do it better than before. I like singing, I like dancing. Someone says hockey's gonna die soon, bro. I don't think hockey is gonna go. I feel like hockey is still an underappreciated sport. Because I feel like basketball is way more popular than hockey. Football is way more popular than hockey. Baseball is more popular than hockey. Though I find hockey the best. It's different when it comes to other people, but most basketball fans have never even watched any hockey games. Some have, and that's fine. But I can assure you, 70% of them probably have not watched have not watched a hockey game in their lives. And they just don't know what they're missing out on. Baseball's different, I guess. The other two sports are a little different. Football, same thing with basketball, I'd say. Baseball and hockey are pretty close with each other. So, it peaked in views for the finals. See, it's getting late. You know, I gotta go. See, I'm gonna butcher. You're probably already gone, but Audrina, I really gotta get back into the chat. I'm so far behind. Basketball is the newest, if we're saying made by a major league sport. Yeah, isn't basketball like 60s or 40s? Like one of those. Some people were to give me a speech, say to 1 billion people, I would sing it 100%. I'd be nervous, but I'd be like, what's the? Why should I be nervous? I feel like I've watched too many influential people being like, I've watched too many shorts being like, why should you be nervous? You only have one life. Do what you want. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. And then I actually follow those, being like, hey, wait a second, why am I so nervous anyway? Why do I have anxiety? Because I think people will judge me. True, but why should you care? Where's the chat on? Making Andrew Tate breathe my air at 3 AM. Emotional must watch. I'd watch that. Howie Morenz was a good young hockey player after taking a contract by the Habs. He was in Germany right after World War I. The German mark was worthless. At least I'm slowly accepted. McAvoy. Or what time is it? 10:04. This will probably be my final game. It is my second game, but I didn't say I'd be streaming all night. Norris. After accepting his mother passed, he wasn't in Germany. After he stopped at the contract, he came running back to Montreal afterwards. Here's a superstar. Bergeron. Regarded as the first NHL superstar. That's interesting. Boom. When he was 37, actually, that's even more interesting. I mean, it's probably more normal back then, being a really good player when you're older, than being when you're like 18. Batherson.
This game has been tight. Now somebody's got a leg up.
He got badly injured in his last game. He was put into bed at hospital. Hello? I see you, Invis.
What a nice shot. But the goalie's got to do a better job cleaning up that rebound. You can't leave it right there.
It was there for months. This is kind of sad. He missed hockey. Once you wake up, I don't like him. If you're one of the 6 people in this stream, please like, please subscribe. And maybe that won't happen next time. Did you read my Did You Know? Where was your Did You Know? Did you know? Oh, I didn't even see that. Wait, pause the game for a second. Did you know if you were to breathe in, but you breathe out, you will die from breathe? Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that is interesting. I wonder how that works. I wonder if you breathe some people, if you breathe very, very quickly, some people might be like, I wonder if you could breathe carbon dioxide. I feel air is just, the world is so interesting. I can't even explain most of the stuff. No, it's fine. It just disappears so quickly. It's like it doesn't even come out of your mouth, but it does. He's waking out out of bed. He fell and died at 37. Wow. Rip. He really liked hockey that much. That's sad, actually. He's probably playing a bunch of hockey in his afterlife, also. Hey. Boom. Frederick. Hockey was his life. His teammate said he died of a broken heart. He breathed out carbon dioxide because that's what your plants breathe in transport air. And he helped create the current day hockey landscape. Wow. Well, what a hit. No, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna hit you so hard. Oh well. I hit him. That's what matters. So if plants die, we die. It's kind of a scary fact. If we keep cutting down trees, we're just slowly killing our planet. And when we say killing our planet, some people are like, it's just our planet. But like, if we're killing the plants, we're killing us slowly and slowly, or we're getting close to killing us, basically. Because if there's only 7 billion trees, then we're dead. Because then the trees and the things and the air and then the trees can't produce that quickly. Like, we're just slowly chopping down trees. I know some are being regrown, but slowly killing themselves. I pay attention in class, yeah. Get down past her. Boom! Head crushed. Marshmallow. I think I broke your leg or something. Pasta. Oh yeah, we're losing. I forgot. Come on. Hey. Formanton down. Yeah, I tied up the game. Ah, my legs, they hurt so badly. I didn't even walk that much. Moran, Tao, Gretzky, Mario, Crosby, and Ovi. The best of the best. I summoned Mommy and a drag boy. What? And at the end, possibly McDavid. I say if McDavid consistently stays at what he is right now, he'll definitely be on there. If he gets a cup, of course. I'm a good student. I get straight A's, maybe not for spelling though. I don't even get letters. I get like percentages. So like, or like a number. Like 1 out of 100 is my ranking for each class. And I didn't get one for this year yet, but we haven't done that much this year. I wonder what I'm gonna get. I don't know. Last year I kind of sucked with math, did good in ELA, did good in tech, did okay in social studies, didn't do that well in science. I'm a pretty good student. School's been easy for me so far. Same, but we haven't really done that much crazy things yet. I can't spell. You know, just our planet. You know, not important at all. Yeah. I'm not really scared, as I don't think any of these things will affect us that badly in our lifetime. But it's still something that we gotta, like, educate others on. Like, you can't just tell people, oh, everything will be fine. I'm just not gonna freak out. Because I know by the time our Earth is gonna explode, I'll be 287 years old. Or maybe 130, but still. I mean, they do say by 2080, it'll be bad. And I'll be, what, 80 years old by then, so... Or not even, so... We still gotta look out for our planet even now. Just because we won't experience it doesn't mean our grandkids won't. Or our actual kids will. Hamnick. Bergeron. Boom! Got tripped, bro. Get tripped! There's nothing about the grand scheme of things. None of this will probably be remembered. I mean, that's why I want to make a difference. So, I don't think being a small YouTuber is going to do much, but... You gotta be, like, enormous. Like, I'm sure there's, like, there's, like, some big names that will be remembered. But most people in the world, I'd say 7.7 billion of people. Well, most, like, I say 98% of people will be forgotten. Not by their families, but by most people. Like, I'm sure there's some famous people that will always be remembered, like George Washington, Albert Einstein, Benjamin Franklin, Michael Jackson, Mona Lisa. I think that's a real person, isn't it? No one knows really who she is, but she knows the painting, which is close enough. If I was a famous painting, I'd rather that than not being remembered. But yeah, this band thing goes well. Maybe we'll be remembered. Maybe we'll be... My goal is just to have a Wikipedia page. Whether that happens or not, we'll see. Oh yeah, a little update on my band. Not my band. I'm not really the one starting this band. It's my friend that started the band. But I started piano lessons today. Turns out I was totally unprepared for what was going to happen. Which is, I was not prepared, is basically what I'm saying. You needed like a certain type of piano. You needed a pedal. You needed a stand so they could see the keyboard. It needed to be weighted. It needed to have a certain type of chair. All the crazy stuff. And I'm just not a fan of lessons, to be honest. I'd rather be I'd rather be in lessons with all my friends than just me with the teacher. But yeah, that's how I'm going so far. Shabbat. You just gotta be the best at something, and then you'll be remembered. So if you're like the most popular, if you're the creator of something huge, like Steve Jobs will probably be remembered. Because he created one of the best things in the world. I mean, not maybe the best, but one of the biggest things in the world. Something that took over the world. I'm sure if you created COVID, you'd be remembered. I'm not saying do bad things, but I'm sure Hitler will be remembered. I'm just saying. Come on, Pasta, give me a break. Though the thing about bad people is they'll be remembered, but not for good things. I'd rather be remembered for something good than something bad. So that's why you don't want to be the starter of wars. And when no one's the worst person alive ever. I'm sure Putin will be remembered. I'm sure I don't know if Donald Trump will be remembered. But there's a lot of celebrities that won't even be remembered. They'll just be past history. I mean, there's a bunch of like 1920s famous people that are still known online, but barely any. I don't know if you can name me one famous singer from the 20s that I know, which you won't, because I don't know any. Just name me one 1920s singer. If you know one, good on you. Because I don't know any. But I'm sure there's some that do. Probably because there's gonna be one iconic one I forgot. Like, I'm trying to think. Hey. I just gotta read the chat. I'm so behind. Also, I want to stretch this stream out as long as possible and put our thoughts and time into it. We'll all be fragments and forgotten shards of time. Yeah. You're really the only people you'll be remembered by if you're not like some sort of insanely famous guy is your family. And only the first 3 generations, then they'll forget about you. Actually, our plate is very important because why else did God make it? Actually, our planet is very important because why else did God make it? It's important, but we're not really helping our planet that much. I get these in our grades. I also get 1 out of 100, yeah. Faulty, we will be remembered if we go to heaven. We mean on, like, planet Earth. Or at least I mean on planet. I'm talking about planet Earth. Like, people right on the Earth right now. I'm sure your mother in heaven, when you go to heaven, will know you. But, will remember you. But I'm sure some random Korean guy probably won't know you. Or even your great-great-grandson will probably not know you. Unless you're famous or something, I don't know. Unless you're some popular, cool dude in the family. Oh, this is the coolest guy in your family, bro. This is the coolest one. This guy, right here. He was so cool. He was known for wearing sunglasses everywhere he went. Faulty will be remembered if we go to heaven. Not regard heaven, because we'll never truly know until we die if it's a thing. That's why it's hard to believe. That's why I mean, it's hard to believe things that you don't know. But, like, I guess Santa Claus is just an example. You gotta believe. I don't know if Santa Claus is a good example, but it's an example. Because we'll never truly know. All I can say is that the end is soon. This Earth is done in the next 300 years. By 2100, this Earth is gonna be averaging the hottest temperatures in the summer every day. We might be all wrong in the religion, but who knows? But we chose what we think makes sense and put our thoughts and time into it. There's going to be more and more worse and worse every day. Yeah. The thing it makes it harder and harder every day when it comes to religions is how there's so many. Who knows which one's right? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll see. I think it's good for people to believe in things, though, as long as they don't go insane about it. That's why I get a little annoyed when people start screaming at me for, like, certain things when it comes to religion. Like, I'm fine if you're like, I believe in God. I'm Christian. I'm fine if you mention it every so often. It's fine. I'm fine with that. It's good. But if you're gonna go into like a comment section and be like, "Hey everybody, support God," that's fine too. Like sometimes, if you're not, if I see it once, it's fine. But sometimes I see videos where it's like, I saw this one video which kind of annoyed me. I'm sure it was nothing, but like, it was like, this guy was like, so basically the NFL tweeted about this kid that said this inspiring thing, and then the kid was like, "I like to thank Jesus Christ, God. I like to thank my parents, my family." And then like NFL was like quoted the family part, and then the guy was like, "So NFL is trying to get rid of God on their Twitter, and this is why we need to fight back against all these disbelievers, all these people that don't want the face of God everywhere. Share the gospel." And that's where I don't know. That's where it kind of pushes it. I want to see the assassins of religions. One is right, all the others are wrong. I personally believe in God and heaven. I want to believe in heaven. I feel like heaven would be a great place, and is a good. Heaven is something I hope is real. Heaven just sounds like a great place. Yes, only one religion is right, but truthfully, I very well could be wrong. Geez, those are a lot of numbers. Those are our grades. Crazy. Something like math is simple. Yeah, we may all be wrong in that 2 plus 4 might be 2,882, but we all think it's 6. I believe that God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit is the one person because they are. But Jesus did live. We have the gospel. Christian, personally, I don't really, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have a religion. But Jesus did live, and we do have the gospel. If you want to be remembered from what Jesus lived, as sad as it is, the best odds of being remembered is doing horrible things. People won't remember you for good, though. And you either accept not being remembered, strive to be remembered for good, or you do bad things. Louis Armstrong, I think he was like 1960. Okay, at least you know somebody. I don't know him, to be honest. Also, good night, Unicorn Magic. You're probably already gone. The people from TikTok who try to spread the gospel, whatever, are stupid. Not everyone believes in God. Yeah, and they can't accept it, to be honest. They can't accept it. Not everyone has to follow your religion. Not the NFL. They have no humor, no life. They don't care one bit. Can you see this? I'll click on it. Ho ho ho. Bro, the Giants are undefeated. What world are we living in today? Let me just finish this game off. I'm gonna end the stream after this, but... But yeah, that was my little talk. I don't know why I go into these deep talks. Honestly, I think it's just fun to talk about some deep thing on stream. It's just something fun about it. It's fun talking about, will you be remembered when you die? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, even if you're a famous band, I don't guarantee you'll be remembered in 200 years. Like, there's like Michael Jackson, who I think will be remembered for a long, long time. But who knows? Who really knows? We'll never know. I just don't know what would make you known forever. If you create something enormous or crazy, you'll always be remembered, but Like if I created teleportation, I'd be known forever until humanity got wiped out. But if you're a famous band that sells out every single ticket, I'm not guaranteeing you're gonna be known in 200 years. Some of the best singers from the 1920s, oh, they won. I didn't even realize. So the best singers from the early 1900s are just not remembered anymore. They're all, yeah. I'm sure most of the singers nowadays won't be remembered. I'm sure Kanye West and like Justin Bieber won't be remembered in 2100. Cowboys. Damn, haha. Can we stop talking about religion? This isn't a gospel stream. Fair enough. Bills better. Cowboys better. But I love talking about politics and religion. I find it interesting. The only thing when I talk, coming editors, you said I would stop. I'm gonna stop talking about religion. I'll stop. I was about to get into a big conversation again, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of politics though. I like hearing about the news, but I just don't like presidents and all this stuff and everyone hating them for little things they do. Because sometimes, who knows? Maybe they have no control over it. Or sometimes they do. If you're talking about something that comes from the news, that's fine. If you're talking about some natural disaster, I just don't like elections and stuff. Though I'm fine if you like it. That's fine. Religion is different, though. I mean, I like talking about it. I just don't really have a religion that I really follow. But I'll stop talking about religion, though. I find it interesting. Cowboys better, though I don't blame others for finding it boring. Honestly, I like Drake. Drake's okay. I like some of his music. I'm just not really into any modern bands, to be honest. Imagine Dragons is really the only modern singer that I'm into, or band. I just had mass today. I'm sick and tired of hearing religious stuff now. Sport Hawking Kids Bob be like. What the heck is this? Gucci Game Kids Bop Edition. This ad's 15 seconds long. There. What the heck? That's kind of scary. Why does Kids Bop exist? Why can't they just put on the clean version of a song? Instead they gotta put a friggin' entire different song. He's goofy and Canadian. He's Flyers phobic. Cowboys better, bro. I'm Leafs phobic. Well, I'm Penguins phobic, so that doesn't work. Yeah, y'all not gonna work. Cowboys better? I don't know. I kind of like the Patriots. Patriots are kind of goated. I don't really care what you think. The Patriots are goated. They don't need a Tom Brady kind of player to dominate. Well, they're probably not going to dominate this year. Who knows if they even make the playoffs. But they're just goated. I don't care how good they are or how bad they are. They're goated. I feel like that's how most bad teams go about. Just support your team with pride. That's probably how you're going, Flyers fan. Cowboys, bro. I'm Leafs phobic. You work for the Kid Bop company. Let's go Bills. New York is best if you say no. Alan number 1 wants some clips to edit. I don't really edit. Allen #1. Mac Jones solos everyone. He's just insane. A monster out there. I wonder. But yeah. Bills Mafia, baby. Please. Pats. I don't care how Canadian I am. I don't even care if Pats have the American colors. I'm a Pats fan. New England. Mostly because my parents lived in Boston for a bit, but yeah, if I wasn't a Patriots fan, I was probably gonna be a Vikings fan. So I don't know which one would be better. Probably Vikings, but still, who cares? Cowboys better than Giants. Giants choking on those W's. Please make an edit. I'll make a video. I just can't really make edits. I mean, I do want to make a top 10 favorite players video. I got 2 players done, Domi and Oshie, but I still have 8 more to go. I haven't worked on it in 3 days. Cowboys, Giants, choking. Imagine it by him. Bills Mafia. Say you work for Kids Bop. I work for Kids Bop, everybody. Let's go, Bills. Let's go, Patriots. Bills are #1, and the rest are kind of there. I won't deny that the Bills are probably going to do insane this year. But Patriots are better. Says the person who likes the Giants. A Rilo W. Yes, sir. Bills Mafia. Bills are my favorite teams in like 2015. I'm a lifelong Patriots fan. Mostly because my dad was a lifelong... I mean, not lifelong. My dad's a Patriots fan. And my dad was really big on football when I was born. So he kind of just made me a Patriots fan. And I'm fine with that. I'm a Patriots fan. I'll stick with them. Honestly, I was the one that got my dad more into hockey again. He was sort of into hockey, but not as much as football. And I was kind of the opposite. He's more into hockey because I'm more into hockey now. Giants choking like they always do. The Pats are my second favorite. They used to be my favorite. Yeah, the Pats, they're cool. Bills for Super Bowl. This is our year. Sadly, my YouTube channel got deleted. I'm trying to get it back. How did it get deleted? Did it get hacked or something? Yes, sir. Make a vid. This is where Holly works with Kids Bop. Isn't me saying I work for Kids Bop good enough? I work for Kids Bop, everybody. I make a diss track on Kids Bop, but I won't support them. Does anyone have any ideas? I haven't made one in 5 days. Char Subban, like, goodbye, Fid. I don't have any motivation either. Mimic New York is better. Nah, Volty. Although, I guess you might win the race to 100 because my guy's lead on the second get back. All I'm saying is that the Patriots are gonna go. How many weeks are in the season? What? They're gonna go 16-1, or whatever, 15-1. I don't know how many games the Pats have. Probably not that many. How many games for a NFL team? So 17 games. Yeah, Pats are going 16-1. They're going 16-1. Actually, what's the record? 1-1, I think. I'm pretty sure they won last week, and then yeah, they're 1-1. They beat the Steelers, and then they kind of who did they lose to again? I can't see it. Oh, they lost to the Dolphins. You can't blame us for that. The Dolphins are going to be good this year. Maybe the Steelers. Haha, Penguin fans. In your face, Penguin fans. Oh. We play the Ravens next week. How are the Ravens doing this year? Also 1-1. I don't know, we'll see. I don't really know. I'm not really sure with the teams, to be honest. Nah, won't see, rather. Because I didn't verify my channel. Oh, that's weird. Make a Hawks history? Maybe, but that'll take a long time. I might do it. I just don't know. Is Hockey Fan even doing the movie anymore? Because I've not heard anything about it lately. I kind of left for a couple weeks, and I haven't made one in like a month now. So I might make my channel primarily a clips channel with edits time to time. My friend's a Titans fan, and the Bills just beat them 41-7. Crosby hasn't changed his cup since he was like 17 years old, and he's in his 30s. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I can't tell if Crosby's superstitious or not superstitious. I think he's superstitious though. But he has like this weird superstition where he's like stuff like that. And then there's like the one where he always picks up the cup when he goes to the conference finals. When he gets to the Stanley Cup finals, he always picks up the what's it called? The conference channel. He must be not growing down there. Well, I mean, he's probably done. Leafs suck. Valid. I only have a Leafs hat because I'm collecting every single team's hat. Plus, I have not worn it in like 2 months. Buffalo's a cool city. Buffalo, I mean, yeah. The Sabres are just a boring team, so I never pay attention to Buffalo. But maybe once the Sabres get good, I'll pay attention to the entire city of Buffalo, and then I'll realize how cool Buffalo is. With that cup. The environment is nice. Sabres and Bills are cool. I always just find the Sabres so boring. No, just because ever since I got into the NHL, they've not been that competitive. They also have the most boring logo. They need to bring back the... Actually, oh yeah, they are. Actually, they are bringing back the logo. They gotta bring back the red one. And they did. They are. But I don't think it's their home and away jersey, though. Imagine being an Arizona fan. Yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple Arizona fans. But it's kind of weird. Winnipeg is the most boring team. Winnipeg is so meh. Jesse's the only good thing about the Jets. I won't lie, that's kind of true. And Nikolai Ehlers, he's good too. Because he played for the Halifax Mooseheads. And he's a fan. I mean, the Jets are just a team I don't pay attention to. They're probably one of the most boring, Canadian teams. That's the only reason why they're not a boring team to me. It's because it's a Canadian team. I just find the Canadian teams all interesting to me. Mostly because the sport channels only talk about the Canadian teams. But the Jets are probably one of the most boring ones. Their logo isn't the most appealing. Their colors are kind of meh. Their players are not really that interesting. Except Nikolai Ehlers and Connor. And actually, their players are good. I like their players. they're just a team I don't really care about most of the time. I find the most boring teams to be the ones that just, like, I never hear about, they're also very boring. Like the Islanders, the Devils, I'm not saying these teams are boring, but these are the teams I just don't find interesting to me. The Islanders, the Devils, the Sabres. I'm trying to think of another one now. Mostly those ones. Like those American teams that just don't have that big of a fan base. I would say Carolina, but they've kind of grown on me. They ruin the Leafs. Leaf fans are terrible. They ruin the Leafs. I would still hate the Leafs either way as a Habs fan. A hockey rivalry since the early 1910s. Yeah. Yeah. Penguins and Flyers make sense because they're both Pennsylvania. Plus, they were both introduced in the same year. I really want to... the Battle of Pennsylvania won't get interesting until the Flyers have a cool superstar or something. So if they get Bedard, and then we suck, and we get some cool dude, then the rivalry will be reborn. Oh yeah, I've been having I probably should end the stream actually. 1909 Habs, 1913 Toronto. Yeah, I should probably end the stream. Thanks for coming out. I plan to do this pretty often. But Toronto switched franchises in 1917. Oh. But yeah, I like streaming. It's fun. It says no. They changed names twice over 12 years. See you later. Alright, see you, Voltsy. I'm so tired. I only played 2 games. That's because I was talking to chat half the time. Or 90% of the time. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 37 minutes. Yeah, that's decent. For a weekday. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for coming out. Probably do this again tomorrow. Adios.